Now, just under 9 years ago, Marcus Rashford made his Manchester United debut. Well, this weekend, he could pull on an Aston Villa jersey for the first time. Let's go live to Tom Gale, who is at Villa Park for us. Hi there, Tom. Good afternoon to you. Now, look, there's been a lot said about Marcus Rashford over the last few months. How do you sense he's settling in then, where you are?
Good afternoon, David. I think that's a bit of an understatement, to be honest with you. Easily the most talked about man during the January transfer window was Marcus Rashford. Was he going abroad? Would he go to another Premier League rival? And as you've pointed out, he arrived on loan here at Aston Villa. He's already spoken to the in-house media team, citing Aston Villa's ambition and specifically referencing the manager, Unai Emery, in terms of he was a really big draw in deciding Rashford's future was going to be here in the West Midlands. In terms of the discussion from the manager himself, today is the first time we sat in on a press conference to hear Unai Emery himself talk about the decision to bring in Marcus Rashford, and it couldn't be a greater contrast. Just a few weeks ago, we were hearing from the Manchester United head coach Ruben Amorim how he'd prefer his 62-year-old goalkeeping coach on the bench to a player who's not applying themselves in training. Well, Unai Emery, as we'll hear right now, ultra positive about the loan signing of Marcus Rashford.
I'm very happy the transfer window we did. I'm very happy with him. The conversation I had with him was a very normal conversation about a player and a coach, speaking about football, and only I want of him the best football. Of course, as a person as well, introduce him in the dressing room like one player more helping us. I think his capacity, his potential is still being huge potential to exploit. I don't want to know the reason or the argue he's leaving from Manchester, but I am very happy keeping him here. I am very happy to try to exploit and to help him to recover his performances individually and collectively. My challenge with him is a huge challenge. His challenge as well with us, I think, is a very excited challenge. And another place that we will sign, I am very happy.
Just sticking with Marcus Rashford specifically again, Jose Mourinho, Eric Ten Hag and Ruben Amorim at times sung his praises about the potential and how good he could be, but also highly critical. What is it you feel that here at Aston Villa you can do to bring the very best out? I answer
you about my challenge with him and how the happy I am helping him and trying to get the best of him. I think it's enough. Then is try to play on Sunday, play as a normal with another players.
And Tom, Aston Villa also named their Champions League squad for the upcoming games in the knockout stages. Was Marcus Rashford included?
He was, David. So UEFA allow clubs to make 3 changes to their 25-man Champions League squad post the January transfer window. So Aston Villa brought in 5 new faces, and Unai Emery had the difficult choice of basically deciding to not include 2 of those in the Champions League 25-man squad. So those in are Marcus Rashford, Marco Sensasio and Axel Disasi. It means Daniel Marlin and the defender Andreas Garcia will not be part of Aston Villa's Champions League campaign for however long that continues. But of course, right now the focus is Sunday's game here at Villa Park against Tottenham Hotspur. Unai Emery was able to deliver some team news as well. Axel Disasi, of course, on loan from Chelsea. He's cup-tied, so he won't be able to face Tottenham here on Sunday. In terms of the injury list, 5 players on the Aston Villa long-term injury list at the moment, which include Pau Torres, Tyrone Mings, Matty Cash, Ross Barkley, and a new addition, Ollie Watkins. He went off injured last weekend. He won't be available this weekend for Sunday's game against Spurs. Hopefully, though, Unai Emery says he should be back available, Watkins, for next week's game here against Ipswich. But with no Ollie Watkins, it does increase the likelihood that Marcus Rashford's debut in an Aston Villa shirt could be starting here in the FA Cup 4th round on Sunday against Tottenham.
Tom, fantastic. Thank you very much indeed.